Hi, precious heart. Thank you for joining us for our weekly vlog. As the new yellow gold flame of enlightenment flows in through and around every particle and wave of life on earth, it seems as though the events taking place in the outer world are becoming more and more chaotic. There are many challenging things happening around the world, and people everywhere are responding in a multitude of ways. Awakening humanity realizes that this purging process is an essential part of Earth's ascension. Millions of people are invoking the light in powerful ways that will help the Earth and all her life to move through this part of the divine plan more quickly. On the other hand, our sisters and brothers in the family of humanity who are still asleep, and those who are deliberately resisting moving forward in the light, are responding from their basest fears and lashing out at anything and everything that they perceive is different from them. This consciousness is exacerbating the us versus them belief systems and the illusions of duality and separation, which are creating so much of the pain and suffering people are experiencing at this time. This destructive and polarized thinking is also creating painful stumbling blocks for people as they strive to move forward in the light. One of the most important things the brand new yellow gold flame of enlightenment is awakening within every person's heart flame is the profound truth that we are one and that there is no such thing as us and them. This gift of enlightenment from our Father, Mother, God is awakening within every heart flame the memory that every person on this planet is interrelated, interconnected, and interdependent. With every breath we take, the new flame of enlightenment, now secured within our threefold heart flame, is intuitively reminding us that it is impossible to harm any other person or part of life without our negative behavior reflecting back and harming us. Awakening humanity is very aware of this truth. This is why the company of heaven is invoking our assistance. The beings of light are asking if you and I and the rest of awakening humanity are willing to hold this sacred space for our sisters and brothers who are not yet able to intuitively remember the oneness of all life. The beings of light have said the people who are acting out in the most deplorable ways are acting out of fear. They are terrified because they realize that the awakening that is happening on earth will not only eliminate their ability to abuse their power, but also their ability to manipulate and control the masses. They are so buried in their own painful miscreations that they cannot intuitively experience the sacred knowledge within the new flame of enlightenment. If they could, they would be able to comprehend that the earth and all her life are ascending into the new earth's fifth dimensional frequencies of divine love, oneness, and reverence for all life, which will be a glorious experience for them and every other person on this planet. The company of heaven said that in the present chaotic environment, the fastest way for our asleep and resistant sisters and brothers to be able to remember the oneness of all life is for you and me and the rest of awakening humanity to flood them with so much love and enlightenment that their I am presence will be able to lift their heads above the mud puddle of their human miscreations. Once this happens, our sisters and brothers will be able to transcend their fear-based consciousness and at long last perceive what the statement, "we are one," really means. The company of heaven is imploring every awakened son and daughter of God to respond to their heart call. If this vitally important facet of the divine plan resonates with you, please join with me and the thousands of lightworkers around the world who are participating in this activity of light as we invoke the most powerful frequencies of the new yellow gold flame of enlightenment that cosmic law will allow. And we begin. I am my I am presence, and I am one with the I am presence of every man, woman, and child. I am aware of my physical presence on earth, and I know that I am one with all life. I gently remove my attention from the outer world, and I reverently enter the divinity of my heart flame. Within this sacred space, my Father, Mother God, envelop me in the most intensified yellow gold flame of divine enlightenment that cosmic law will allow. This sacred fire lifts my physical, etheric, mental, and emotional bodies into the full embrace of my I am presence. I now breathe in deeply, and on the holy breath, I ascend in consciousness into the very heart of my Father, Mother God. Instantly, I am enveloped in my God-parents' unfathomable, transfiguring divine love. I hear the melodious tones and absorb the celestial fragrance of their love. I breathe in deeply again, and suddenly I feel the flame of enlightenment lifting me into higher and higher frequencies of my Father, Mother God's divine love, oneness, reverence for life, eternal peace, and infinite abundance. I pierce into the core of purity within each and every one of these celestial patterns, and the splendor of these glorious patterns of perfection from the new earth permeate my being. I am now experiencing an awakening beyond anything I have ever known. A higher frequency of divine enlightenment is being secured within my heart flame. In a flash of this new enlightenment, I know and fully understand what the oneness of all life really means. In this higher state of divine enlightenment, my I am presence now reveals to me how I am to convey this oneness and reverence for all life to the masses of humanity. This realization is being encoded within my conscious mind, and it will now be tangibly available to me whenever I need to recall this sacred knowledge in my service to humanity and all life. In deep humility and gratitude, I accept the opportunity that my Father, Mother God are now presenting to me. Through my I am presence, I consecrate my life to be the open door through which the full spectrum of the flame of enlightenment will now flow to bless all life on earth. For a sublime moment, I assimilate this experience as I breathe in and breathe out, slowly and rhythmically. With each in-breath, I ascend higher and higher into the multifaceted celestial frequencies of the yellow gold flame of enlightenment. And with every out-breath, I breathe this sacred fire into the world of form to consecrate all life evolving on earth. As every person evolving on earth is consecrated with the full potential of the flame of divine enlightenment. Their I Am presence activates specific genetic codings within their RNA and DNA structures. These codes contain the immaculate concept of each person's divine plan. This activity of light empowers every beloved son and daughter of God to fulfill his or her divine purpose and reason for being. Through this activation, the mind and emotions of every person are being purified and realigned with their highest divine potential. I accept and know that this activity of light is being God victoriously accomplished this sacred and holy day, and will increase in power and might daily and hourly with every breath I take. And so it is. Beloved, I am. Beloved, I am. Beloved, I am that I am. Dear one, the company of heaven is embracing you in their eternal gratitude for your willingness to be such a powerful force of light on this sweet earth. God bless you, and I look forward to being with you next week.